Hello, my dear students of class 5. Today we are going to continue our E.V.S chapter 3. So this is the part 2 video of this chapter. So in part 1 video, we already discussed about different type of tests and Nitu's story. So today we are going to continue our chapter. So let's start. So here is a poem, Martin's Windows. So in this poem, you read about a soldier called Martin. So in this poem, 1822, he was just 18 years old and was very healthy. When he was shot, he got seriously hurt. So when he was 18 years old and he got a shot and seriously hurt right in the stomach and bleed a lot. At that time, Dr. Beaumont was called to treat him. So Dr. Beaumont cleaned the wound and put the dressing, and the wound slowly healed, that means cured, and was covered by skin. But the hole was still there. At that time, scientists did not know how food was digested. So Dr. Beaumont got a chance to study about digesting system while he treated Mr. Martins. So this story was based on real life. So the secret of Martin's stomach helped us all to know about digesting. So Dr. Beaumont took some liquid juice out of the stomach and keep it in a glass and fill with food items. Will it get digested on its own? For this, he did an experiment. So he took out some digestive juice from Martin's stomach, and at 8:30 am he put 20 tiny pieces of boiled fish in 10 milliliters of the juice and keep the glass at 8:30 am. He put 20 tiny pieces of boiled fish in 10 milliliters of the juice and keep the glass at the same temperature as that of our stomach, about 30 degrees Celsius. And when he checked at 2 p.m., he found that the piece of fish had dissolved. So Dr. Beaumont tried this with different food items. He also gave Martins the same food at the same time and then compared how long it took for food to digest in a glass and in Martin's stomach. He recorded his observation in a table. So here is a part of the observation table. So look at the table and try to find out how much time takes the food to digest in a stomach or in a glass. So what does our stomach do? So when we can see in Dr. Beaumont observation table, there is in the stomach food items take short time than in the glass to digest. So Dr. Beaumont did many experiments and found that food digested faster in the stomach than outside. Did you notice this in the observation table? So our stomach churns, that means shake the food to digest it. The doctor also saw that the food did not digest properly when Martin was set because the juice in our stomach is acidic and that person has not eaten well or the food is not digested properly. So from that experiment, he was famous all over the world. After this, many scientists did many experiments. What do you think? Did they wait for a patient while with a hole in the stomach? No, they use other scientific ways to look inside our body. So next is good food, good for health. So Dr. Arpana has two patients, Rashmi and Kailash. Dr. Arpana talked to them to find out more about them. So let's read about what she found from Rashmi and Kailash. So Rashmi was 5 years old girl but looked like 3 years old. She has very thin arms and legs and pot belly stomach like a balloon. She often falls sick. She always feels tired and cannot able to go to school regularly. She was very weak and she doesn't have the energy even to play. Why she often falls sick? Do you have any idea? Because she did not get good food to eat. If we did not got well food to eat, then we often fall sick and we don't get energy to play. She only get a little rice or one roti to eat in a whole day. That's why she was thin and looked like 3 years old only. And Kailash was 7 years old boy. He looks like older than his age. His body was fat and flabby. Flabby that means soft, loose and fleshy body. So he has pain in his leg because he has heavy weight and he is not very active. He goes to school by bus and he spends many hours watching TV. So most of the time he get a rest. That's why his leg was pain due to heavy weight. So he does not like to eat home food like dal, rice, vegetables and roti. He only wants to eat chips, burger, pizza and soft drinks from the market. So we should eat good food. It makes us healthy, but we should do also exercise. If we do exercise, we can't be sick easily. Always keep your body in fit and take only good food because it's good for health. So next is proper food every child's right. So we have read about two children, Kailash and Rashmi. Kailash who does not like homemade food and Rashmi who doesn't even get one proper meal a day. About half of our country children are like Rashmi. They do not get enough food for grow and develop properly. So if we did not get food in our childhood, then we can't grow well. So these children are very weak, often ill due to poor health. It's right of every children to get food properly. So here is the third story of Kalahandi district in Odisha. So let's read the story. This is the story of 30 years old Gomti who works in the field of rice, rich farmers or landlords. So for all her hard work she gets paid very little. So that little money was not enough to feed her family. So some months she does not get any work at all, then she has to eat leaves and roots of plants up from the jungle. Her children were getting very weak with hunger and always sick. So we can understand that if we did not get food to eat, then we can ill easily. So few years ago her husband also died of hunger. Rice grows mostly in Kalahandi district. They even send rice to other states from there. Many times the rice that keeps lying in the godowns get spoiled, and in the same place there are many poor people like Gomti have to die by hunger. So this is the reason why people die of hunger in such a place. So now with this story our chapter is also finished. So now you have to do exercise of this chapter. So try to do yourself and continue doing your works and stay home, stay safe. Thank you.